Hey, what's up, everybody? Tiger Talk Tree Perspective. I'm gonna get right into it. For entertainment, educational purposes only. Somebody asked me about the video I dropped yesterday when I said all of America, America first, all of us. But at the beginning of that video yesterday, I was talking about how the SWIFT system was scheduled to end, and how the BRICS nations and BRICS Pay and BRICS Bridge and all that. And one of my boys last night was watching the game. She's like, "Yo, T, what the hell did you mean by you talking about the BRICS Bridge and everything, and then you went into all of America?" I do stuff like that on purpose because I'm shadow banned, and I only can give you information a little bit at a time, like dark, all right, Wu-Tang style. All right, so but just listen. I'm gonna explain to y'all like this. Imagine all the people that have foster parents. Imagine if you have foster parents. If you have foster parents, and your foster parents passed away, and then you found out after your foster parents passed away that they wasn't your real parents. Most people that go through that say stuff like, "I don't care, they were my real parents anyway. I don't care about my biological parents. They wasn't around anyway. These are my real parents. And I'm gonna keep rocking with them." And a lot of people do that even if their parents was bad to them, because they never knew their original parents. So only thing they knew is their foster parents. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the United States Corporation was your foster parents. Everybody from the United States that don't understand what I'm talking about, the United States Corporation was your foster parents, and your foster parents are out of here. And you're starting to learn that your real parents is the United States of America. You're Americans. You're not Africans. You're not from Africa. Like all that stuff is a lie. Y'all Americans. We were here first. A lot of us was here on this land first. We're Americans, first of all. So let me just clear that up for a minute. So your foster parents are gone. Now they telling you about your real parents, and come to find out they snatched you from the hospital, and then your real parents was looking for you all your life. The United States of America. Okay? Now, with the finances, let me get into that. I've been telling everybody for the longest about finances, how things are changing, and everything is changing with the finances. But just like your foster parents, people are stuck with the same way they spend money, the same way they think about money, the same way they think about finances. Now, with the BRICS Pay is already in effect. And what BRICS Pay is all of the countries, like say just all the African countries, we're just gonna use Africa. Africa has like over 50-something countries, almost 60 if I'm not believe, 62. Don't quote me on the exact number. I'm not from Africa, okay? But they have that many countries. And each country has its own currency. What BRICS Pay did was allow all those countries in Africa to do transaction amongst each other with their own currency. So let me back up a little bit. For the last, 100 years or so, I say thousands of years, whatever, America's dollar became the dominant money around the world, because if hypothetically say Saudi Arabia or all these other countries, Venezuela, and all these people with oil, if they wanted to sell their oil to somebody else, they had to convert their money into American dollars first and then purchase the oil. That's why American dollar was so dominant. You understand? That's not happening no more. People don't have to transfer everything into American dollars to make purchases like that no more. That's what the BRICS Pay is about. Now, BRICS Bridge is what I was trying to explain to y'all a year and a half ago, which almost went into effect because they had BRICS Bridge implemented into a lot of banks, European banks, German banks. BRICS Bridge was ready to jump off. But the United States still had the SWIFT system, was the way our payment system was for the longest. That's changing now. So now other countries no longer have to transfer their money into the dollar. That's where they're going. That's the trajectory that they're trying to go to. And that's what BRICS Bridge and BRICS Pay is about. So all those nations that are involved with the BRICS nations, there's more people involved in the BRICS nation than there is with the West. The West being all the Western countries, France, Germany, United States, Canada, what other countries, right? The G10, the G5, the G7, all these Western countries, okay? All of them deal with the dollar. So now if you're into business and you understand business, supply and demand, how many Muslims or people are that's part of the BRICS Bridge, the BRICS nations? Africa alone got a couple of million people. So between all the BRICS nations, they have more people that would use the BRICS system or BRICS Pay than they would using the SWIFT system. I'm going to give you an example. Don't use my numbers exactly. I'm just doing this for example. Entertainment, educational purposes only, okay? Let's just say, for example, the BRICS nations have 1 billion people. In the West, you know, all these colonial countries, colonizers, they say they only have 400 million people. And the BRICS nations start saying, we're going to use the BRICS bridge now. What is going to be more dominant? The BRICS bridge, right? Because there's more people using it, which means it's going to be the dominant system now. Now, if everybody's going digital, so I'm going to back up a little bit more, everybody's starting to go digital. I've been telling you that. They cannot do what they did before. And what they did before was have fiat money, which means the finances wasn't backed by anything but a promise. Listen to what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, because then you can see why things are happening. Okay? The new currency, whatever it is, whether it's digital, whether it's gold backs, or they come up with something else, it has to be backed by something. A commodity, an asset, gold, diamonds, platinum, oil. Are y'all understanding? And just like Florida with the gold backs that I was explaining to y'all about, how a lot of these states are now able to operate as their own banks and sovereign, but in order to be sovereign, you have to have the finances to back up what you're saying. So let's back up a little bit more. I explained yesterday how in order for the United States to be great, the rest of America has to be great. And what does the rest of America have? Within the United States of America, we have oil, we have diamonds. They said that if you go to Arkansas, Bill Clinton's area, you can go up there and start digging diamonds right out the ground. But they don't let you do that. They make it against the law. We have natural resources right here in the United States of America. The great USA. We have it. And we also have resources throughout the whole North America and South America. The Americas. See how Trump said we will control and run Venezuela now? See, a lot of people, like I told, I did a video on the attention span of the average American. 8 seconds. So if the average attention span is only 8 seconds, that means nobody understands what happened before Hugo Chavez was running Venezuela. People forgot about him. He was before Maduro. But before Hugo Chavez, Venezuela was one of the richest countries in the world. A lot of people don't recognize that. Everybody see all these people, all these countries now as shithole countries. Why? Because these dictators came in, and the United States corporation wasn't just, put it this way, the United States corporation was an international corporation that was based in the United States. Okay? Understand what I'm talking about? It's just like FedEx ain't being federal. The United States corporation wasn't part of the United States. It just had that name. And everybody was getting tricked by that. So now, when they transfer to all this new digital money or whatever finance they're going to be, to get the globalists and the elite and I got to be careful because I don't want to lose my page. I'm about to go live on Sunday, January 18th. That's my first live. I'm going live again. I got to be careful. I got a lot of shit jumping off, and I'm going to tell you about my web page my domains and everything that I got going. So I'm trying to be careful because I know I'm shadow banned, but I'm trying to give you all the information so you understand. The financial system is changing. That's why I said even with the go bags, every country has to be able to back, in my opinion. I'm Tiger Tawtree, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Y'all could call it Jezra Nezra. Y'all could call it the Great Jubilee. Y'all could call it the debt release or whatever. Call it whatever you want. But in order for us to get to where everybody wants us to get, everybody in the Americas have to be on the same page. So we have to get these punk ass dictators out, because our previous presidents was suckers. Even punk ass Obama. Well, I'm not gonna call him a bunk because he offed a lot of people. So he's a murderer. All right. So I wouldn't really call him a punk. But when all them dudes were saying cross this red line, he never did anything about it. And all of these dictators was used to doing it. Hey, Trump ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all suckers, Americans suck. You know why? Because all the previous presidentials and people in the government allowed that to go because they was working for the U.S. corporation. U.S. corporation is over now. It's over. So for all you dictators out there that want to keep putting our names in your mouth, you better go talk to the Ayatollah. See what's up with that dude. If you can, go see if you can give Maduro a visit. You know what I mean? See if you go get a visit to ask him how's it up in there. Because Trump's not playing. And the last thing I want to tell y'all is, notice how Trump brought him in alive. Hillary Clinton, what they do to Gaddafi? We came, we saw, he died. What they do to Saddam? They damn near molested that dude. They did some foul stuff to these guys. Trump at least brought the dude in alive. It's a difference. America first. Our finances are changing, and we have to get rid of all these dictators all in America, because this is going to be the next great bloc, the Americas. Notice Trump's not trying to regime change anywhere around the world. He's focused on America, North and South. That's going to be the new bloc. And notice that all these other countries in North and South America are starting to agree with him. And once again, little Marco ain't playing. Y'all keep messing with him. I'm telling you, these little short dudes, they got Napoleon complexes. I'm making a joke about Marco Rubio, but the fact is, this dude ain't playing. He coming for them. So all you dictators out there, keep our name out your mouth. And for all you Americans that don't understand that America is the greatest country in the world, you better realize what side you on. Don't let these Democrats keep fooling you. Things are changing. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about it. But the financial system is changing, y'all. And we got to get these dictators out. Unfortunately, we have foster parents. Now we about to meet our biological parent, the real United States of America. Okay? So I hope I cleared that up. If I didn't, leave a message in my inbox. I'll try to answer whatever question you got. Remember, January 18th, I'm going live. I'm doing live interviews. I got people lined up already. I'll tell you about my webpage and my domain and all. I'm still trying to work it out. I'm just waiting for some other legal paperwork to come in because I'm about my business. All right? But anyway, I'm Tiger Tall Tree. Until next time, talk to y'all later.